96.7 WBDK and the new Radio Sports Network after Sevastopol falls into the regional final to Wabeno, Laona. And Coach, obviously the first thing is sorry that this is how the way it went, not just because of the loss, but you had three seniors that couldn't even play tonight. And you had a fourth senior, your daughter, that not that she's a senior, but you had another one of your top players that really couldn't get into a groove because of those four early fouls.
Yeah, it's clearly, not the start we were looking for, not the season we were looking for with the seniors going down like that. It's incredibly tough for Sam Harrell missing her whole year. Libby, Ash going down a couple weeks ago, and then Katie dislocating her knee tonight. So all of the kids, we're going over to the ER to, just give Katie a high five and hopefully get her spirits up a little bit. And then of course Naomi had 3 fouls within the first 4 minutes of the game, and if you change too many personnel like that, it really changes what we're doing. And so we just couldn't match what we had done a couple weeks ago against them.
And we were really concerned with how fast Naomi got those fouls, because she was playing, and you keep on going, and just the way that she plays, it kind of lends herself to maybe picking up that foul that could have taken her out early. So you got to be really impressed with how she was able to still change her game, still have decent success while playing with that danger in her pocket.
Yeah, but we were telling her to pull off, and then so she's not getting the amount of rebounds that she normally would or steals that she normally would, because she couldn't. And I don't know what to say, really. It's the girls still won a championship this year. I mean, Packerland champions along with Kiwani is pretty impressive for our group. We're 22-4. That's the second winningest team in girls basketball history. So those seniors have won more games than anyone who's ever played at Sevastopol in school history. And so super proud for hanging a banner this year. And that's what the girls said they wanted to do at the start of the year. We didn't know which one it would be, and frankly, if you would have told me we would have walked away with the Packerland Conference title this year 3-4 weeks ago, I wouldn't have believed you. We weren't in a position, and we sort of backdoored that thing, and that's something that those kids will see on that wall forever. And so that's why you play. And tonight was just unfortunate, all the things that happened, but such is life. So good luck to Wabeno Laona going forward.
And what makes them such a hard team to play against? It seems like that defense, right as your girls catch the ball, you had 2 or 3 of them right in their back pocket.
Yeah, well, they've done this, I think, 3 years in a row. So they're battle tested. They play a strong schedule. They've been there before in these big games, and they do it with their defense normally, like we do, as well. But their defense is, how we do it on our run and jump. We force sideline and then eventually run you into a trap. They're able to do that even in the half court. Then they've added their 2-2-1 full court this year, which has allowed them. They used to not do that, right? They were just a half court team last year, but and they've got nice depth. You know what I mean? They have about 10 kids they're running in and out of there, and it was hard for us to keep pace with that amount of depth tonight.
And what was your final message to your team? Obviously, you said goodbye to seniors, but I mean, you're going to have a number of kids back next season. What was that message to your team after this game here tonight? Yeah,
it's always we let the seniors talk, and all of the seniors spoke a few words of wisdom, because Libby Ash was saying it's going to go so fast, especially for the juniors. There's only one more year, and you don't understand how fast it's going to go. So already a senior is talking, like me, like a 45-year-old, of how fast things go, and why not, right? Like, you have to approach those days in the off season and building up for next year, because there are some young, that is the saving grace from the way we ended our season. A lot of youngsters were out there playing in some tournament games and in some big games, and so that will make them hopefully not as young, and also give them a little taste to make them hungry. So we had quite a few tears actually in the locker room. Sam Harrell also spoke. Kylie spoke as well, and those are heartfelt moments, because even if we're not teared up already, when someone else starts speaking and their voice cracks, it kind of chain reaction.
All of a sudden, the locker room gets dusty.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time that you've given us all season long. Obviously, we wish that we were seeing you at Green Bay South next week, but instead we'll see you next year, and thank you so much for the time as always.
Yeah, we'll be back.
You're listening to 96.7 WBDK in the New Radio Sports Network.